Hi students, you are taking your first summative test in science today on the metric system and the introduction to science. So the first thing you need to do is you need to put your first and last name in the box right here. Also what period you are in. Do that now. Then let's take a look at the directions. It says look at the pictures below. There are 6 pictures in the boxes below. Identify or find the correct metric unit. Remember, we are in science, we're using metric. So which metric unit will be used to measure that object? You're going to use 3 from this box. You're either going to use millimeter, centimeter, or meter to write these words on the lines below. So let's take a look at our first object, a milk carton. Milk carton. If you were to measure the milk carton up and down, what unit would you use? Would you use millimeter, centimeter, or meter? Write that on the line right here. Press pause, press play when you're ready to go on. Now let's look at this ring. If you're going to measure the thickness, or here where you see the arrow, just the thickness across, what unit would you use? Millimeter, centimeter, or meter? Write your answer on the line right here. Press pause, press play when you're ready to go on. All right, our next object is the eye. We are looking at the colored section in the pupil of the eye, so where you see the arrow. If we are going to measure that part of the eye across, what unit would you use? Millimeter, centimeter, or meter? Write your answer on the line below. Press pause, press play when you're ready to go on. Now we're going to look at a door. If we were to measure a door from the very bottom to the very top of the door, what unit would you use? Millimeter, centimeter, or meter? Write your answer on the line right here. Press pause, press play when you're ready to go on. Now let's look at the car. If this were a real car and we were going to measure it from the front of the car to the back of the car, what unit would we use? Think of your car. If you have a car at your home, or if you know somebody that has a car, how would we measure that? Would we use millimeters, centimeters, or meters? Write your answer on the line below. Press pause, press play when you're ready to go on. Now let's take a look at a pencil. We're going to measure the pencil from the tip all the way to the end. What unit would we use? Millimeter, centimeter, or meter? Write your answer on the line right here. Press pause, press play when you're ready to go on. Okay, students, here's our next section on the back of your paper. Turn your paper over. Now, here are the directions. Sort, or put into 2 different boxes, the following units into the correct system of measurement. Here are all the units we learned. You are going to decide if this unit goes in metric or customary. Here's the metric box right here. Here's the customary box right here. So let's take a look. We have centimeter. Does centimeter go in metric or does centimeter go in customary? You decide and write it in the box. Then you're going to look at all of the other units. I'm going to read them all and then you can press pause and press play when you're ready to go on. So the first one is meter. Where does meter go? Gram, mile, ounces, Celsius, inch, Newton, milliliter, Fahrenheit. Okay, where do all these units go? In metric or in customary? Press pause and press play when you're ready to go on. Okay, students, our last section at the bottom of the second page. The directions say, draw a line using your pencil to connect the skill to the correct definition. Here are the 4 skills: observation, prediction, hypothesis, inference. You need to draw a line to the correct definition. So maybe observation goes here. Maybe observation goes to here. Maybe it goes to here. Maybe it goes to here. You need to draw a line. I'm going to read each one and then you can press pause. A blank is when you state what you are going to do in your experiment and what you think the results of the experiment will be. Next, explaining your observations. See, hear, smell, taste, touch. Explaining. Next, stating what you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. And last, making a guess about what you think will happen in the future. Okay, students, when you're ready, press pause, and then this will be the end of your test. So think very carefully about where these go. Okay, and good luck. Ask your teacher if you have any questions.